What's up? It's your boy Terraria Trials back at it with another one. And this one we're gonna either kill we're gonna kill Skeletron and Brain of Cthulhu. And preferably I'd much rather do Brain of Cthulhu first. Seagon, Magnificence and Obsidian Skull, still don't know how to say the first one. And yeah, by the way, this is a voiceover, it's not actually in the actual game, so yeah, just keep that in mind if I know future stuff. By the way, these are two wild fights. You don't want to miss it, guys. Trust me. Make some gold bars, guys, and then make a gold breastplate. That will be very beneficial, but not really that much. Now I want to make a bloody spine since I've got some vertebra. Got some climbing claws. That will be pretty good, which means we can grip onto objects very, very well. These mobs are pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Broke some hearts, took my dumb art to realize that you need a hammer, not a pickaxe to break those. And had to do some searching up to get that. Right, now that I'm gonna go craft a wooden hammer. I don't care if it's like wood. Anyway, yeah, now we have the Undertaker. I'm just trying to get some stuff, by the way, to beat him. Got a life crystal, and then got a panic necklace. That is actually pretty good. That will serve me very well in a lot of my boss fights. And then I accidentally summoned the Braid of Cthulhu. By accidentally, I knew this was going to happen, by the way. And I get absolutely demolished, of course, because I wasn't even prepared. 35 silver drop, like, come on now. Get some glass and put a bottle on the table so I can make some vile powder. Got that, got another panic necklace, come on now. Broke that, and got a crimson rod. That will actually not serve us that well because I realise it's not even that good later on. And then spawn him again. Now guys, you're gonna want to keep watching. This is one of the best Terraria boss fights you're ever gonna see. Look, I die, he's about to die. With that bleeding effect, he dies as well. So we both died at the same time. This is just absurd, you guys. This is just absurd. This is one of the greatest boss battles I think I've ever had. I would have recorded a lot more of it, but it was pretty long, so I didn't want to bore you guys, you know what I mean. And then I had to go, they were scattered around, so I had to go get a lot of them. Made some Crimtane stuff, and decided on whether to get the meatball or not, so it was like, I just decided on the meatball. It was better than the sword I had right now, so I just went ahead and got it. And I just put the sword in a safe place, rest in peace. And then my dumb art thought you had to spawn it at daytime, so I waited for daytime. And you couldn't even spawn it then, you couldn't even spawn it at nighttime. But then I realized, oh, you have to be in the crimson biome, right? So I get some vile powder, splash it around, and then I'm just like, surely that counts as crimson, right? And then I realized that's not crimson. Well, shucks. What am I meant to do about that? And then I realized there's a small part of my arena that is crimson, so I just have to make sure not to go outside of it. That was pretty stressful, not gonna lie. But I just tanked the fight, Like most of my boss battles, I'm just a tanker. I would do it so bad in something like Calamity Infernum. How did Chippy Gaming even do that? I don't know. And so getting rid of his servants was easy work, look at that. Now for this next phase, if I was on master mode I would have been cooked right now, but since I'm on normal, it was really easy, really, really easy, Beating him 2 times, whipped him like a towel, and yeah, I was pretty stoked about that. And got a brain thing, which I thought to put on for the rest of the gameplay till I realised it is so bad, why would I put that on for the rest of my gameplay? And then, yeah, I made some more bars out of Crimtane, which took me up to 81 Crimtane bars. Made a Deathbringer pickaxe, which would be crucial for mining Hellstone later on. Some greaves to finish off the set, and then made a ton of other stuff out of the Crimtane, like, and then got a set bonus, increased regen, that was pretty good. Thought I should make a house for the stylist, so I did. No, not the stylist, the party girl. And then I was going to go away and venture off, but I decided to make another one for another NPC to move in, which turned out to be the nurse. which is an okay one. Then decide to mine the meteorite, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I decided to do this. I don't really need meteorite. I think I'm past meteorite now. Tried to blow it up to increase mining stuff, but my bombs didn't even work. So like, bro, what do you expect me to do? So I just straight up like just got out of there, bro, after mining that final meteorite. Cause I just couldn't be bothered dealing with these guys and mining at the same time. Well, guys, let me know in the description if there's anything good I can make out of meteorite right now in the game. If there's not, then I'm not going to visit it again. Found the Tavern Keeper accidentally when searching for the dungeon, and turns out the dungeon wasn't on that side of the map, and also found the angler as well. But yeah, the dungeon wasn't on that side of the map, so I had to go to the other side of the map, which took quite a long time. And then, yeah, you can just see me here, recall, and I'm pretty frustrated right now, because I'm just like, bro, now I've got to spend all this time going over here. And I finally find the old man. I was going to go fight Skeletron, but then I realized, damn, I need an arena. Also, do you possess the strength to defeat me? At this point, I was thinking, yeah, of course I do. I've beat you before, and I'll do it again. Who do you think I am? So yeah, I built an arena. Absolutely terrible. It's not wide enough. Don't have enough room to move. Then I just go ahead and wait for nighttime. I'm pretty stoked about building the arena. I don't know why. Wait for nighttime. Curse him. Not like that, but I cursed him. And then my plan was to go up the rope, but it failed absolutely horribly. Like, look, he's knocking me off so many times. Like, what was I thinking with this? You know, like, what was I actually thinking? So yeah, and then like it took me a few attempts to get up there, which was pretty annoying. If only I had like the Cobalt Shield or something, but you don't unlock that until after you beat Skeletron. So what was I thinking? And yeah, this was a terrible fight, absolutely terrible, because I already had half my HP knocked off by getting up there in the first place. Got rid of one of his hands, but look at how low I am. And then he just absolutely whipped me with that other hand, because the room wasn't enough to move about. And then yeah, I just straight up died, bro. That was pretty embarrassing, because I thought I could beat him super easily. Then I realized, bro, make a wider base. Like, what are you doing, bro? And yeah, you'll later see this fight is a lot harder than Brain of Cthulhu for me. And then Goblin Army approaching, so I just went ahead and spawned back. Got some mana crystals first, because I thought I would need it for the Crimson Rod, so I could. Also, just like in general, if I get any other magic weapons, I can go ahead and use them with ease. Then I realized, damn, that's the max. Like, come on, bro, how's that the max for the mana for the mana? And then did the Goblin Army. Wasn't too much of a hassle. Yeah, it wasn't really, I'm not gonna lie. Those mages though, they really anger me. They can just like spawn anywhere and stuff like that. But they got on my doors too, like you could have knocked before coming in or something. Hey, let me know if there's anything you guys have noticed about my home base. About near my home base. Yeah, that's right, I put Crimson Seeds down. Hey guys, type Crimson Seeds down in the chat to let me know if you made it this far. Swapped out the tendon bow for the harpoon. Absolutely terrible decision, because it had more damage. I thought I would do better with Skeletron, but yeah, I did not do better with him at all, which is what you guys will find out. It's really unfortunate, you know. I thought I could beat him again and again, and yeah, it was not looking good for me this fight. Just to start out, yeah, I get knocked over multiple times, just trying to get up there. But when I finally do, it's pretty satisfying. And then yeah, I try to use don't even know what I was doing. Like, I get knocked down. I didn't even try to use the harpoon. I don't know. Then I realized the tendon bow's way better than the harpoon. What am I doing? But by the time I realized I only have a heart left, and I die. I got slain like mercilessly, bro. And I was like, screw this. Maybe the dungeon guardians aren't a thing anymore. But turns out they are very real. There were 7 of them that tried to hunt me down. And yeah, I realized, And then I'm super angry. I just go down, try mining. And I found a mushroom biome, which is pretty good. Found a chest with pretty useless stuff, apart from potions. That was it. I just probably saw my inventory, you guys, like, so bad. Found a life crystal, which will be pretty good for my boss fight. Find another life crystal, which will also be very good for my boss fight. And find a fairy, which just leads me to like the most useless loot ever, a Bast statue. Like, come on now. Actually, I could have used that in my fight against Skeletron, but I thought it was useless at the time. You can see I'm angry because I just threw the dynamite straight down. It's just unbelievable, bro. Yeah, you can see how angry I am. And then I fight him one more time. Hopefully this time I'll actually beat him. So, yeah, just prep up, get some uh, potions, and trial and error, I guess, and then try to go up. The guy's only doing 1 damage to me though. That was actually pretty cool. Cause like I had an iron skin potion which I just found lying around. Also, I might become a potions maker later on. And then yeah, I got rid of his hands, which like one at a time, which was really satisfying. Cause once you get rid of his hands, he's just like a floating head. And yeah, I mean, I got pretty cocky at the end because I just like pickaxed him, and then yeah, he just died. That was so sick, bro. I mean, you could literally see how stoked I am about that. So yeah, guys, make sure subscribe, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.